Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2 Part 4. Were we on 39 or 40? I don't know. We're on one of those numbers. In the previous video we got control of the Courageous and we're starting to work on our initial tasks. I figured we'd start on the start screen here just because we got a new little fancy loading screen. I'll try and maybe start videos whenever we on the loading screen if we get a new one, since they seem to be a bit more unique in this case. Because like in Cold Steel 1, yeah, the loading screens did update, but they were basically just adding the newest party member to the train, whereas these kind of have their own little
neat treasure chest,
a bit more put into them. So we're supposed to be looking for some mysterious person who has gone missing. We don't know if they're like an adult or like a student. Crystal Flood do be pretty good. Carried us through a whole hell of a lot of the first game. Could give it to the Elster. I think losing the stats is worth it for just having a better spell available. Ooh. Money for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. That basically pays for our upgraded weapons for Reen and Sarah, so that's nice. I mean, I don't recognize you two. A spiritual presence, Fee and Sarah. If you want a little beer, get a pint glass. If you want more, a tankard. But if you really want to get smashed, pour it into a Valstein or Valestein. Okay. I was told there's apparently puns if you didn't have the right character for the chest. Problem is, in the past, we've always had the right character, so... Oh, the store students, what are you doing here? We can come under attack at any time, but you should hurry back to base camp where it's safe. Actually, we're here looking for someone. They told the soldiers of the missing civilian and asked if they had seen him. Missing civilian? Sorry, I didn't ring a bell. We just came back from patrolling the Byra. Didn't see anyone there at the very least. That could mean he's somewhere in the fortress after all. Let's keep with the search. Thank you for your assistance. Asking for... Okay, apparently he's way over here. Hello? Any mysterious individuals around here? Oh, there's another chest. It looks like... I can't tell. Is that Anton? Is that fucking Anton, dude? That's Anton. How could I forget?
Oh, what could it be?
I recognize that. Yeah, because didn't it say he's sad all that? Yeah, that's Anton, alright. Yeah, wasn't he around in this this part because he lost contact with... Wait, are you Anton? Yeah, I can't find him anywhere. He even came all the way to the scary place to find him. Yeah. What's up? Ricky, where are you? If you're there, say something. You have any reason to believe he's here? No, not really. Could this be... Yeah, Angus is our guy. Wait, he actually is kind of familiar. Huh? Who are you? Wait, I know you. You're those students who helped me out a few months back. Come on, don't tell me you forgot me. You came to my aid when I was all lost by Auroch's Fort. I remember now, that was back during our field study at Breahard. None of the, well, Machias and Eustace were there. Wait, was Machias with us at that point? Yeah, because you have to do that before he gets kidnapped, right? Your name's Anton, right? From Liberl? Saw him in a few other places too. I guess he hasn't been home to Liberl since? You should probably ask him what he's doing here. Well, like, you talked to me in the inn the one time, how do you not remember? You came here looking for a friend you were separated from just for the war broke out? Yeah, Ricky went to Heimdall on his own. Right after that, I got occupied by the Alliance. I've been all over the place looking for him, even at Heimdall Station, but I can't find him anywhere. So sorry, Ricky, if only I'd gone with you. If you weren't trying to, like, horn up on Sharon, you could be captured with him right now. I see that, it's quite worrying. Yeah. Know as well as anyone what it feels like not to know where your loved ones are. Elise? It's really scary seeing what's going on over in Crossbell. Last girl to win my heart is still there too. Oh, Fran, please be okay. Don't worry, she only got blown up a little bit. You may have turned me down, but I'll never forget your beautiful smile. Well, regardless, we know what you're doing here. I still don't think you should come to the places this dangerous without some type of permission, though. This area could become a battleground at a moment's notice. You should get back to base camp. I suppose you're right. I can't say I like this place very much anyway. It's like I'm gonna find Ricky here, so I don't mind coming with you. We appreciate that. Let's report back to Lieutenant General. Ooh. Is Anton the true evil mastermind? Anton is resting in the mess hall at the moment. He's been warned not to cause any more trouble, so he should hopefully behave from now on. See, you've all done a fine job. Great, I couldn't be more pleased with the results. It sounds as though you didn't find him a moment too soon. What do you mean? You received a report of an unidentified large monster appearing not long ago. Inside Garrelia Fortress, no less. Unidentifiable? Is it some new species? Oh, I gotta catch it and add it to my Pokedex. It must have only just appeared too, because we didn't see anything like that when we were there. Correct on both accounts. In truth, this isn't the first time this has happened. We've been receiving reports of strange monsters appearing out of nowhere in various locations for several days now. Could they be cryptids? Their appearance really is due to the chaos in Erebonia becoming greater. Could this be happening all over the country? That doesn't sound good. We would like to take care of the problem ourselves, but unfortunately we simply don't have the spare manpower. It pains me to leave them be, but we've no choice until the war situation has settled down to some degree. This is just one more reason Erebonia has become an increasingly dangerous land. I suggest you remain vigilant if you intend to continue your travels. Well, could you ask us to kill the monster? I ain't got money to pay for that. Good, and lighter news please like this is helping us for today. What you've done was only possible because you chose to remain neutral. We'll be counting on you if anything else should come up. We'll be happy to help. Feel free to get in touch if you ever need us. You did a fine job. Anything like that crops up again, I knew you know exactly who to call. So as you know, this world's becoming more dangerous by the day. I suggest you all remain vigilant during your travels. Thank you all for your assistance. That's one less thing for us to worry about. Unfortunately, there's little we can do about those, cryptids, or whatever you call them. You're welcome to try your luck against them if you want, but it's not gonna be a fun time if you do. Be careful. I am afraid of no monster. Be careful on your way back. There's been some movement over the Twin Dragons Bridge, you see. I guess we'll be seeing a new battle in a matter of hours. We're used to skirmishes with them on a daily basis, but we'd hate for you to get caught up in it. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to the by road and seeing if anything's going on there. Any Antons around here? I see an extra dot. There you are. Guys, you gotta save me. All I wanted to do was get something to eat. Then the scary army guy came down and sat next to me and started asking me all kinds of questions. He seriously creeped me out. You know, your behavior has caused a lot of people to worry. I think you have an obligation to explain yourself. I know, but I don't think my delicate heart can take this much of this pressure. Well, I don't know how much we can do to help you there. You're gonna have to tough this one out on your own. Oh, so you're from Legram, are you? Don't see too many foreigners around here these days. So what brings you to Erebonia? I might as well just be up front. I came looking for love. Looking for love? A likely story. He's clearly trying to bluff his way through. Oh, he doesn't believe me, does he? I'm even telling the truth. Someone acts suspicious. It's my duty to evaluate whether they might be a spy. There's something about his pitiful behavior that leads you to believe this isn't some kind of act. Still, I can't just let him off the hook on a whim. I suppose I'll keep him here for questioning a while longer. He keeps asking these questions that are really hard to answer. Like, he keeps asking what my bank account information is. I don't even have one of those, man. Okay. Oh my god, he big, dude. I mean, let's see if we can take him. Okay, this makes it sound like it's something we're not supposed to fight.
This one looks like a toughie. Perfect.
I mean, let's see how it goes. Does he just one-shot me?
Are you okay? I suppose I should thank you.
The whole squad lived, and we're gonna get a crit holy song off, so... Get wrecked, nerd? Yeah, I think we focus on... Well, I mean, really only you need the strength buff. We can have uses. Oh, this does mess up our crit. Could do this. Gives you strength, speed, and we can refresh it with uses.
I'm bringing the thunder.
I'm not done yet.
Good spirit okay, so spirit unification is basically an alternative S-break, kind of. He is level 100, which do be a lot. I didn't see. What are your weaknesses? Slight burn, that's pretty much it. Very small chance of an AT delay.
Very well.
Okay. I mean, this seems like it's probably a fight that, like, it's one of those, like, you could win, but you probably should just wait.
Don't let it
This
pass.
doesn't look too good. Listen to my song of
I
healing.
suppose I should thank you.
We would definitely want to have Emma here,
Give up.
since it seems like,
I'm not done yet.
yeah, we're not done yet. It seems like Magic Reflect is unbelievably, like, needed in this game.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay, so we'll come back and maybe do that later. Well, we have to come back for the chest anyway, so maybe we'll come back with Emma and try and give it a real shot with Magic Reflect. Can I go on the Byron? I don't really know if there's anything to do there, because we did the chests, right? It's not like we skipped those. The only one we skipped is one in Nord, which, I mean, I guess we'll go back and do. That was Gaius and Elisa? Now, I do wonder, could we go, like... Because of the shrines, when you teleport, if you, like, after we got to the end, when you mess with the teleporter, it actually says, when you get to the end, you're teleporting to the halfway point, which I guess means that must mean you can come back later and access the second half of the dungeon. Now, I don't know if we can do that yet, if that's maybe like a story thing. It's a room we saw a while back. I'm curious, we don't have time to take a look around. Okay. So maybe we've just missed that blue... Well, was there a blue... Now, all of them had blue chests in it. But you probably have to go back for the story, it seems like. I know at least for the... I think it was the Arya Temple. I just happened to interact with the... What you call it? The teleporter on at the very beginning after we beat the boss, and it said, you know, like halfway point or something is where you would teleport to. Wait, can we... Yeah, call Courageous. Okay, we can just a party from right here. Alright, that's nice. I guess we'll do that real quick. Machias becomes Fee, and we'll try and... I mean, becomes Emma. I'm really only gonna try this, like, the one time. We're not set up. I think we go full arts. I think they were slightly weak to earth. We could have you drop that. Oh, adamantine shield. Nope. Nope. Twill never be using it. I refuse. Take like a regular dark matter, I guess, and then you can take the scent. The scent. Actually, give you Grand Press, you take the scent.
This one's really tough.
My turn.
Better start at least.
My turn. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Okay, you can't breath or anything in time, but we do have to heal. So I think you
Listen to
holy
my
song,
I suppose I should
Thank you
thank you.
very much.
even though it's very slow.
Here.
Thanks.
Of course.
You, what is it, crescent shell?
Oh, moon. Crescent shell.
Okay, that counts as magic, which actually really sucks,
My turn.
like a lot.
Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
Understood.
Very well.
Here I go.
You need one CP?
Here I go.
Overdrive.
Emma, I just want you to know you're banned.
Now.
Let's move. Now.
I'll back you. It's my turn. Oh, moon. Crescent shell.
Do it, coward. I feel like I should do damage, man. I feel like I should, like, rip them up.
Arcus
I'll
activate.
handle this.
Because, I mean, you are weak to Earth. Don't feel like it.
Try this.
I suppose I should
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Let's move.
Reen needs Fortuna. Because really, like, that's kind of Reen's purpose here, is to buff up everyone else. Oh, that's
Here I
very
go.
scary. You can't really do anything anymore.
Sorry for the trouble. All right, let's get this started. Here goes. Huh?
I suppose I should thank you.
That tops us off.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh.
I messed
Oh
up.
well. I don't really. I mean, I
This
think.
might
Oh,
actually
I didn't
be a
mean to.
challenge.
I did not mean to retry there.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah, at least they made those.
This isn't look. How about this?
Oh, we can do that too.
Everyone.
It's my turn.
Honestly, I do think this is probably a fight that you could definitely win.
I'm sorry,
even with the
everyone.
difficulty mod. But I don't want to grind it out. Like, win at this point. I mean, obviously I know you can win it eventually, but I assume in the base game it probably wouldn't even be, like, necessarily that hard, but... Because, I mean, 250k, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not that much. I mean, we did 100k to Rufus in, like, under 40 turns, so... The biggest problem is, I don't know, because so many of his attacks are AoE. Honestly, just having Magic Reflect as a spell would make that fight significantly easier. And also having the HP to survive Ancient Glyph without dying instantly on everyone, because really only Reen and Sarah, I think, can survive it. Maybe Gaius if he was in. Because Emma, you do have our Mishi plushie, but like these characters would have to have more HP. Yeah, I guess we can just go back. Oh, no, we should do the thing with Fee.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
I mean, we should come back with Sarah, too. But we can do that really quickly. So Emma, you become Sarah, and Eustace, you become Fee. I do love Reen running super fast. It's just his little arms, they move so quick. I don't know, just kind of like take some stuff. We'll probably have to change you up anyway, depending on what we fight here, so. I just want to see whatever the status is so that we can adjust accordingly.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning.
What are you talking about, lady? We just asked what you wanted for dinner. Okay, having some fire spells seems like it'd be very helpful here. Also, you two not being 1,000 miles away would also be nice.
Here I go. Now. Okay, Sarah.
You got it.
Since you're fainted,
My turn.
I mean, you seem... I mean, we didn't even get... So that's actually a very... Well, I mean, we got lucky, but not, like, insanely lucky.
Here I go. I'll handle it.
I don't think you can move far... Well...
Leave it to me.
That kind of did what I wanted, which was put
Bringing the.
Sarah in the line of fire, then you heal. Hopefully, he attacks Sarah.
Oh, please.
I'll handle it.
I think you just try and lower speed.
Eliminating targets.
My turn.
I don't really have a way to heal. Trying to think. We can't... you're gonna lose the insight, so you have to heal.
Huh? Leave it to me.
He do hit kind of hard.
Now! You're done. My turn. Arcus, activate.
Thanks. Okay. I'm bringing the.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Oh, please.
Okay, that negated his free heal.
Leave it to me. You didn't see that coming.
Oh, like moved you behind? I don't really like that.
Eliminating targets.
Okay, you
My
lost
turn.
your speed. And we just attack.
Now's our chance. Let's get him, Faye.
That might get us.
Understood.
Okay, that's by far the easiest blue chest.
You just keep getting faster.
Call it a growth spurt.
Because even though we got lucky with that feint at the start, I mean, you can still just easily wipe them all with Sarah's attack. Now, Fee and Sarah being able to overdrive, potentially quite useful. I mean, Fee's kind of, I mean, still a little on the soft ban list. Just kind of depends.
Let's get going.
We can bike it up. Oh, look at that. It's only mildly faster than walking, though. I mean, it does have the rule of cool ability, if nothing else. It do be kind of cool.
Leave this to me.
Laura and the rest of Class 7 too. I've been looking forward to seeing you again for quite some time now, Monica. I'm so glad to see you're safe and sound. Same to you, I've been so worried about you all this time. I'm so happy to see you're able to find the rest of your classmates. Yeah, we all finally got back together in Legram not too long ago, actually. We didn't come to tell you that. There's something actually we wanted to ask you. Reen explained. Me, fight as a part of the Courageous crew. I'm glad you took the time to come and find me, but I can't imagine I'd prove all that useful to you. I may be a military academy student, but I'm not exactly a natural brawler, especially compared to you, Laura. You don't have to take up a sword to come and fight with us, though. Reen's right, even in the military, not every soldier stands on the front lines with a gun in hand. Success comes from all kinds of people making the most of their talents to strengthen the group as a whole. And speaking personally, having you with us would really put me at ease, allowing me to fight to my very best. Well... 10,000 Mira up front. I have picked up some skills helping out with cooking and other basic tasks here at camp. I don't know how much of that knowledge will really help you, but I'll do all I can to lend a hand with whatever needs doing on board. I look forward to having you on our side, Monica. Glad to have you along. Okay. The first is done. So what was our other side quest? Back in Legram, so we can pick up Casper there. Vivi, we can also pick up Vivi there. And then we can pick up Mint when we go to the Highlands. I do like that you can just call the Courageous whenever, unlike in Azure when you had to go like specific spots. Now there was like a lore explanation for why it had to be specific spots in that game, but from quality of life standpoint, it is nice just to be able to summon it wherever. Well, I guess you can't do it in dungeons, which makes perfect sense, but it is a reasonable restriction. So it said she's like cooking. Would she be the in-person? Kitchen? Whatever you call it? Cook? No, nobody here. Now maybe they don't take up their positions just yet. Like maybe it's not until you recruit the first batch that they all do whatever. Oh, there you are. Ever since you brought me aboard, I've been trying to figure out what to do to play my part. So I started thinking about what I was good at, and it hit me. Lunchboxes. Super nice lunchboxes could really lift people's spirits. So I'm trying to improve my skills to make the best lunchboxes I possibly can. That's an interesting idea. I could see it working for you, Monica. I'm sure everyone will love sampling whatever you come up with. Heck, I'm getting hungry already. Can't wait. Glad to hear, because I need your help. Would you mind bringing me some really superb dishes for reference? Oh. Superb. Superb how? Funny? Funny how? Superb like a clown? Wow, that's anything that you taste and think, wow, that's superb will do. It'll help me expand my lunchbox repertoire. Given that you carry your own recipe book around everywhere, I thought you'd be the perfect person to ask. What do you say, willing to help me out? Well, if it leads to building a better lunchbox, I'm on board. If I stumble into anything superb, I'll bring it straight to you. Thank you very much. This should be fun for both of us. Now, superb. Is that the unique version? We're missing 2 recipes? What? Now, wait, we did these could be at the other locations available to us, so we may not necessarily have missed them. Do I have a book to read again? Because that happened earlier, right? No? Oh, no. So we have all the Gambler Jacks. We're doing good on that. Right, I can read, right? Okay, the whole frickin' squad's good at making this. I believe in... I'm trying to remember, wasn't that a recipe in the first game? Was Fee the Lord of Burgers?
It's Fee's cooking power hour. Better than expected.
Now, do these count as superbs? Yeah, those are superbs. So deluxes, maybe there's a different character that wants deluxe versions? But I was gonna say, I thought they were called something different in this game.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, the heal's kind of pathetic, but strength, defense, and speed plus CP. Here's all the layout changes. Blah, blah. You already talked to me. I don't know why you're talking to me again anyway. The addition of Monica to our crew has only served to strengthen my resolve. I will use my blade to cleave open the ship's path and all of those for its crew. And those of all its crew. Yeah. This is my duty as my father's daughter and one of the caretakers of the ship. There's plenty of room for the ship's crew to expand as well. Our search for new members continues, I suppose. Yeah, how does it feel to be the first one, Monica? Now, you weren't the first we asked. Technically, it was, I don't remember his name. I take pictures. What's your name? Characters? Rex, that's it. Man, look at that grin. Take me to Legram.
Where do you want to go?
Down here, yeah. I mean, we could go to Ymir. Yeah, let's go to
Give
Ymir.
it to me.
How's it going, everyone? Reen, you're okay! You saved Her Highness too, how cool is that? Think Master Yun will take me to a student someday too? If he does, then I can go be just as cool and strong as you. I think you're overestimating me a little. I couldn't have done half as much without everyone's help. That didn't stop you from being cool. I bet Master Yun is going to be really proud of you. I sure hope so. It feels like I've learned a lot while I was away. Or, yeah, while he was away. Putting all he taught me to good use is the least I can do to put a smile on his face. I
My
mean,
turn.
is he
It's my
here?
turn.
My turn.
I think Master Yun will take me. Okay, he decided who he wants to be like. It's the Reenster. Is it really true you were able to rescue Princess Alpha? That's our boy. We were all really worried when you went off in that big airship all of a sudden. But we wouldn't have been half as nervous if we'd known that was you. That was what you were going to do. You really are amazing. Wasn't actually planning to rescue her when I went. Why even bother? She won't listen. I think this is new. Chapter 9. What? But I don't have chapter 8. Lady, I don't have chapter 8. Lady, I don't have chapter 8. I don't see it here, and sometimes... Well, I know in the first game, right, your books would show up here. Because we missed something in the first game, I thought, that showed up in the trade-in. I think it was one of the recipes, maybe? I can't remember. What am I looking at? Could definitely buy some more ingredients. Maybe not 87, even though it's a very blessed number. For no reason whatsoever. It's just a random number I picked. It rolls off the tongue very smoothly. Lord Reen, good to see you alright. We're very fortunate that no one got hurt during the attack the other day. It was quite the eye-opener to see firsthand what kind of people are fighting under the Alliance. It's terrifying to think of what they might do if they win this war. What kind of chance does anyone stand against people like that? Wow. No faith in us, eh? That's cool. I'll remember that. Elliot, my best buddy and pal. Where's your HP, man? Why do you have this? Also, well, we can keep Laura in for now. Just because we'll need her in Legram. Woof woof, woof woof. I'm back! How is everyone? Woof. Couldn't have said it better myself, buddy. I wanted to say boy, but then I switched to buddy, so it became boy. Boy. The Viscount informed me of your intentions, finding your own way through this war, are you? We are, both as students of Thor's and as citizens of the Empire. We feel we have a duty to do whatever we can. That's my boy. Go forth and follow the path you'll believe to be righteous. Then I'll be patiently awaiting your return. We've let all the villagers know what you're planning, Reen. Naturally, you have everyone's full support, so you needn't worry. Take care of yourself, and remember, you're always welcome to come home and visit whenever you want to. Like we're playing Pokemon, man. You can go back and hometown anytime you want once you get fly. Noble Alliance wouldn't stand to gain anything from attacking us, so I don't expect we'll see them again. Not that I'm suggesting we rest easy. Word has it the monsters in the region have become much more ferocious. I intend to resume conducting patrols as soon as possible. As Ymir's lord, I'm fully committed to protecting its people. I mean, I wouldn't say they have no benefit. I mean, I guess it's like they don't really seriously consider Reen a threat still at this point, which I mean makes sense, I guess, like as far as the story's concerned, considering he basically still gets dunked on, but taking over Ymir and taking his family hostage would be an extremely valuable bargaining chip, and considering they have complete and total propaganda control, no one would even necessarily hear about it. Or even if word of them occupying Ymir got out, they could just say it's you know, propaganda or whatever. Rebel propaganda. So Elise is with His Majesty somewhere. At least that means she's probably unharmed. What a relief. I'm sure you'll be able to bring her home if in no time, if that's the case, especially if you're with Princess Alphen. Good luck, we'll all be rooting for you. I'm just glad to have some kind of idea where Elise is. I'm sure you'll find her before long, I just know it. Granted, Crow, you know, really, it seems like the only reason Crow's even still with the Alliance is kind of just out of a sense of momentum, and maybe out of, like, he feels a personal debt to Cayenne since he's the one who gave him the initial resources to start the Liberation Front? Because really, once Osborn's dead, like, I mean, the only reason he's stated he's continuing to fight is just, you know, to end the war and get, like, peace back to the country that he feels he messed up. But it doesn't really seem like he should have any reason to support the nobles in particular, because his beef wasn't with the reformists, it was just Osborn. I've heard some truly terrible stories of what's happening out there. But more terrifying still is that there may be more tragedies occurring that we are unaware of. Even before this trouble began, people in this country were losing their homes as a result of Chancellor Osborn's policies. As a resident of a rural village, I know all too well how it feels to be regarded as unimportant by the city folk. Perhaps in that sense, this war has been going on for far longer than most of us say it has. Because it's like, really, you would think that, I guess maybe you have to, like, balance not getting Crow leaving your side so you can't be too, barbaric. Because there really doesn't seem to be much reason for him to be allied with, you know, if his goal is just to bring an end to the war, right? Like, he shouldn't really care that much who wins, and if, you know, the Noble Alliance is kind of revealed as maybe being worse than, the other factions, he doesn't have, like, too much of a personal reason to support them. Other than just, like, a debt to Cayenne. These days I feel like I'm being watched. It's kind of unsettling. It only ever happens at night, though. Every time I think about it, I wonder if there's mountain spirits in the old legends. Do we need to go on a ghost-busting adventure? Master Reen, I was most relieved to hear that you are safe and well. You seem to have a penchant for overexerting yourself, much like Lord Tio in his younger days. Even if you aren't related by blood, you are clearly his son. I hear the other students will be going aboard the Courageous as well. I'll be there to see everyone off as this inn's manager when the time comes to depart. You will always be welcome back here. Please stay safe. I keep hearing this strange dripping sound in the middle of the night lately. It's always coming from outside where the outdoor bath is too, but every time I go to check, there's no one out there and I can't work out where else the sound is coming from. You don't think it could be caused by the grudge of one of our deceased, do you? I mean, I did murder that one dude last summer, but, you don't think he's haunting me, do you? Can I go to the outdoor bath? Duke Kai must be remarkably skilled as a commander to be able to lead fighters of that caliber. Yeah, that's it. The more I think about it, the more I worry for His Highness's well-being. I hope the Duke doesn't intend to use him as a pawn in some nefarious scheme. Princess Alpha must have that possibility in her mind as well. Please do all you can to support her. No. If she ever calls if she ever calls herself our sister again, she's getting kicked off the ship. I don't make the rules. I mean, I do, but I just enforce them as well as make them arbitrarily. A butler came for that noble. I think I know one would come eventually. She usually feel bad for making her come all this way. That Alliance airship was a real horror to see flying overhead. Courageous definitely gives it a run for its mirror, though. It's amazing you can fly around in that thing. I could hardly leave my ears when I heard that. Viscount Orsad gave it to you, right? All the complicated war stuff goes over my head, but I know whatever you do, it's to protect everyone, so you got my support. Could, you get my tab, Breen, by the way? The paycheck hadn't come in this week. I mean, I don't really have a good job or nothing. I really don't know what I do or how I survive in this world. I drink to forget. There you are. You got no idea how worried we are when you just ran off like that. Sad to see that Crow kid really is on the Alliance's side now. I can see why that frustrates you. I can hardly bring myself to believe it either. Seemed like a really funny kid. Or fun kid. Came in here and challenged me to play some card game even. I whipped his ass like it was fucking Sunday morning. Well, either way, I'm sure it'll all work out if you take things one step at a time. Lady Annabelle, will you please not consider returning to the mansion? You cannot possibly imagine just how worried I've been about you. I can't. I have a promise to keep. Promise, you say? Yes, and besides that, this village is far safer than the rest of the country. Why, since the war began, there have been only 2 violent incidents here. Only 2? Lady Annabelle, you must leave here at once! Damn, that's good. I don't think we can afford it, though. I mean, I know we technically have the points, but I know we have, like, at least, like, 200 of our points are illegitimate. Lady Annabelle, please reconsider. And I'm afraid I can't possibly. And, yes, this village is a paradise for anglers. Even Master Kai-Fi visited here. This always is like a place you should be. All the more reason you should return to the mansion. Darn. We do have a fancy ship you could join. You could go to all kinds of different angling spots. Hello. I'm so glad you're alright, Reen, but, I mean, I'd heard you were, but now I can truly relax after seeing you for myself. I thought you were just being reckless when you flew off in that airship, but I should have known you had a plan all along. You've grown really strong over the years. I doubt I have any reason to worry about you anymore. Anyway, I'm sure you have plenty to do, so I should probably stop keeping you. May the goddess light your path. The path you've chosen to walk is a difficult one indeed. History has proven that much. Joining hands with both sides in a war and working towards a future where we can all live in harmony is no easy feat. It is, however, a noble goal to work towards, and one I can only hope you will be able to succeed in. Go forth and follow the path that you believe in. If you do not falter, I am certain you will succeed. Yeah, cool, whatever you say, bro. Hey, Reen, I heard you guys are the ones flying that courageous around. You got something big up your sleeves again, don't you? I swear, every time I think the stuff you get caught up in can't get any crazier, you prove me wrong. Sure feels like it, doesn't it? We've come so far since it all began. Still, I genuinely believe we can make a difference in a way that no one else can, even if I'm not sure what that way is yet. I know everyone here must be worried about me, but it might be a while before I can come back. Oh, don't sweat it. Doesn't matter when you come by, you'll always be welcome home. Glad to hear that Elise is okay too. Probably a weight off your mind too, I bet. We all grew up together, so it's really frustrating not being able to do anything to help her when she needs it most. But, getting all worked up over won't do us any good either, huh? I know we'll, see her again someday. Until then, I'll just focus on doing what I can from here. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Hey, Luke, asking for a friend. You want to date our sister so that she puts me in weird about Reen? Just wondering. I mean, you're probably, like, the only other, like, male her age she's ever interacted with, so... You know, got that going for you. I guess we're done in Ymir. Did we read our book? Of course we did. I would never forget. Anything going on over this way? I mean, this line about the outdoor bath sounds like a quest to me, but I don't know what to do. Strange dripping sound. It always coming from outside where the outdoor bath is. I don't know how to get to the outdoor bath, though. I feel like I'm being watched. It's kind of unsettling. It only ever happens at night, though. Creeps me out every time I think about it. I don't know. Can I come back at night, maybe? Is that an option? Yeah, we went to the house, so I guess we can go. Alright, now we can go to Legram.
Where do you want to go?
For real this time. It's like way down here, right? Yeah.
Full speed ahead!
Oh man, it do be a good song. We heard Lord Arce came back to Legram. He didn't stay for long, sadly. But being able to see him again in person and hearing he's doing well is more than I could ever hope for. I hope that he knows he has nothing to worry about. We'll all throw our weight behind protecting Legram in his absence. This is a terrible war, but history tells us that the War of the Lions is even worse. There's no justice in that war. Even the knights who had sworn to protect the country began to plunder it. It might have gotten worse if Prince Strykos hadn't stepped in and turned things around. The more I think about it, the more Prince Olivert has in common with Prince Strykos. Wonder if he'll be able to follow in his ancestors' footsteps and bring this war to an end. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I wonder if he'll be the one bringing this war to its end. I'm just saying, someone's got a lot more of a family resemblance, the old Drakes. Man, Lord Arcene's so darn cool. I'm gonna be just like him when I grow up. You can take that to the bank, just watch me. That was the Radiant Blade Master, head of the Arcene School. I can't believe he's been fighting right under the bad guy's noses all this time. He's way too cool. I want to be big and strong like him someday too. No, forget someday. I want to be like him right now. I think Reen Schwarzer's really cool. Hey guys, hey, you hear about that Reen kid? He's really cool. I think I might have finally seen the Viscount. At least that's what everyone says I saw. He was super cool. Arno and Julian both look up to him. Now I can see why. Lord Arcene stopped by, and you know what he did? He gave me a pat on the head. To sound like I'm gonna be just like him when I grow up. I know it. Viscount was the coolest. He's even guarding one of the princes too, which makes him even cooler. Lord Arcene is the coolest, but with him away, though, Junior Eisenritter's job is even more important. Well, we'll talk to you. Well, let's go ahead and accept the quest. Patry! Or Pattery! I don't know, man. Your cargo, right? Machias's, friend? Oh, I didn't bring Machias, dude. I didn't bring Machias. I should bring Machias for this. We'll reload with Machias. I know you put in a request for help, but what are you doing all the way out here in Legram? Did something happen? What do you think happened? A bunch of noble soldiers came busted into the Oz district, and that got us real salty, so we gave them some of the old ba-bang, kapow! Then they got mad at us and turned the tables, and they wouldn't give up either, and then Pattery, damn it! If I parsed that correctly, it sounds like he really needs our help with something, and I guess Pattery's in trouble? That's about all I got down to. We should try and help him calm down a little so we can explain things before it's too late. Maybe bring in Machias with us. Okay, so we do need Machias? Okay. Okay, just did it for me. Thank you. Those damn soldiers getting all big for their boots, thinking they're so tough they deserve the kapow we gave them. Didn't think they'd be so stubborn though, or that Pattery would. Ah, damn it! Why is he still crying? Well, he's still crying. I guess we won't be able to get anything out of him while he's like this. Allow me to translate. The patrolling soldiers' arrogance irritated him and Pattery greatly. In response, they tried setting traps for them using boxes and drum cans in an effort to drive them away. Naturally, this did not go according to plan, as anyone with half a brain would expect. Maki, is that what you doing here? I don't need a dork like you to help me sort this out. I can do it just fine on my own. Of course, I can tell from the tears streaming down your face that you're off to a flying start. Well, I guess I have no idea how you turned what he just said into what you said, but I'm impressed. Unfortunately for me, I've had to put up with the two for a long time now. You picked some things up after a while. After my 12th atomic wedgie, I have learned to speak their language. I'm fairly sure I know how the rest of the story goes. When the traps failed to have their intended effect, the soldiers gave chase. As they ran, Cargo and Pattery lost sight of one another, which led to their current quandary. Yeah, that's right. We were running from them, but then Pattery told me to go on ahead. And we were supposed to meet up here, but she hasn't shown. Well, at least we finally got to the bottom what happened. Could this mean that the soldiers did capture her after all? I wouldn't be surprised if how heavily guarded the capital is. Now I'm starting to worry about her. I'd say if you're concerned. These two always defy expectations. Don't take a word they say at face value. What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, Machias? Cargo, we should make a few things clear. You two definitely specified Legram as the town to meet up in, correct? That's what I said, didn't I? We were kind of panicking at the time with the soldiers chasing us and all, but Pattery took out a map and pointed right at the part where Legram is. She said we're meeting at a tiny little place in the boonies where no soldiers would ever care enough to find us. Maybe you shouldn't talk about the town like that, right in front of all its residents. Way to show your appreciation. Well, he isn't wrong, technically, and speaking as a resident, I don't find such an apt description offensive. So, if they're using a map, how could there be any mistake? They're both Erebonian, so it's not likely they ended up in different towns. Was the map upside down? One more question, Cargo. Were you both on the same side of the map when you were doing this, or were you on opposite sides facing one another? Yeah, we were facing each other, so what? Have you worked something out, Machias? I think so. Is she and Ymir then? When they agreed on their destination, one of them was looking at the map upside down. I doubt she ever even mentioned Legram. She probably pointed to a part of the map and said, here? They probably didn't even realize how much of a misunderstanding it would cause. It does sound plausible. Still, if that's the case, then Pattery's going off to an entirely different town. We should look for a town that fits her description is on the opposite side of the capital from Legram. Good thing we have the courageous. We're off to find Pattery. Any objections, Cargo? Did you work something out? What are you wasting your time for here then? You better find her. Let me know right away. You better promise. We will. Just stay away from me. You're getting snot everywhere. Last time I saw her, she was in front of Heimdall Station. She told me she was going to distract the soldiers so I could run. Then she pulled out a map and told me to meet her in a tiny town in the boonies. She definitely pointed to Legram. I'm sure she did. You know, if you find her, promise you'll let me know. I mean it. Well, Legram's on the south side of Erebonia, so if they were looking at the map from the opposite sides, we should start looking for her in the north. Well, only Ymir is the only town we have access to in the north. I doubt she went to the Nord Highlands, so... Oh, that damnable Duke Cayenne. I dismissed him as little more than a pompous idiot with a hideous sense of fashion. But he was playing us for fools the whole time. Now he has those soldates and that battleship and... Chancellor Osborne was still alive. Things would be playing out differently right now. Very differently indeed. Welcome to this place. I decided to start helping out here as a way to pay the people of Legram back for all the kindness they've shown us. I still have a lot to learn about the job, but practice makes perfect. What happened to the daughter? I can't believe we're already halfway through December. Ordinarily I'd be sipping champagne and rubbing elbows at a lavish party right about now, yet here I am. Why can't I wake up from this endless nightmare? Yeah, shut up. Surprised to see Maria working here, she decided to start helping us out. I tried to tell her it was unnecessary, but she was very insistent, so I ended up giving her the go-ahead. She's really been a big help, though. All the people stopping here as they flee from combat in the west. The more hands on deck come in handy. Lord Arcey took off on a liner for the Southern Province just as soon as he arrived. He's supposedly westward bound from here. If he were anyone else, I'd be worried about a strategy like that, but not Lord Arcey. He's going to be perfectly fine. By the time he returns, he's bound to have a myriad of other achievements to his name. I have no doubt about that. I think one of these days he's going to be as cool as that Ring Schwarzer kid. Maybe, if he's lucky, he'll be that cool. Hello. I can only take so much of my parents at any given time, so I thought I'd come up here and read a book or something. Give me that. Which seemed like a great idea until I realized it's the only book I own and I've read it like 20 times. Maybe I'll go for a walk or something. We did come to Legram to sightsee, after all, when we first came here forever ago. Give me the book! Give me the book, little girl. I deserve the book. Alright, I think we'll stop here. In the next video, we'll probably just finish talking to everybody in Legram and pick up Casper and Vivi. Granted, we maybe need Lind first before Vivi would want to leave with us? I don't know. But I mean, we don't know where Lind is, so... I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.